Okay, guys. We made it to Fredericksburg, Texas. Want to see the Pacific War Museum.
We're trying to figure out how to get in.
Yeah, we are trying to figure out how to get in. Command Post Museum store.
Yeah, but I want the other one.
Huh.
That's just a gift store, I guess. Look at there.
Oh, here we go on that. Thank God. Accessible.
Visitor services, ticketing, and restrooms.
There we go. Where's that?
Right here.
There. Okay.
So, we could have gone. It looks like we could have gone up here somewhere.
I know, but we were there. That's where we were at. Okay, guys. So, Nimitz. Okay, guys. We'll get back with you when we get back. Okay, we're still in the museum.
Very well done museum, by the way.
Yeah, and we're just in the one section. We ain't made it to
the Museum of the Pacific War. This is just the Nimitz Gallery.
Yeah.
So it's all about his early childhood.
Yes.
You know, his family.
And
a lot of artifacts.
A lot of artifacts from the family, personally. This was really, guys, it was done well. Just well done. And we are headed on to the other section. You can photograph here, so if you do come. Okay, guys.
This is the Memorial Courtyard.
Memorial Courtyard. And there is just plaques on the walls. Everywhere. All the way around. This is really, guys, if you're in this area.
What was it was $20 for an adult.
20
I think it was like 14 for seniors.
Right.
But
military service, you get a break. And
$20 well spent. And I'll often say that coming out of a museum. And we're not, we were just in the Nimitz part. We're about to go into the Pacific War part now. So.
Yeah, this is really just well done. I'm headed down past the flags. And it also has the George H.W. Bush, you know, George H.W. Daddy gallery here too. "25th Infantry." My dad was in the 25th Infantry Division.
These walls are just laden with memorials.
They are. This is just a very well done. Yeah.
And you told them that Nimitz, when they said that they were going to do a museum, he didn't want his name on it. He didn't want to be a part of it unless it included the Pacific War as a whole.
Yeah.
Very modest, humble man.
Just a very well done museum. We're headed on, and we'll get back with you guys later. Plaza of the Presidents, 10 conservative presidents spanning the years from 41 to 92 served in their country armed forces during World War II. The service of those 10 is commemorated here. That was interesting. Eisenhower. Kennedy. Called BJ. Nixon. Ford. Carter. Reagan. And George H.W. Bush.
Here it is. It says the small submarine to your right is the hull of an HA-19
HA-19.
with the viewing windows installed for the war bond.
United States national anthem, and we are honored that it was
Amazing.
God, I'd hate been underwater in that thing.
was used by the Japanese during the attack on Pearl Harbor. She was special, studied by the U.S. Naval Intelligence, highlighted during war bond drives, and exhibited after the
Code talkers. saw the Boxer Rebellion. I actually knew about that. I'd read a book on it.
They renamed Manchuria Manchukuo and installed a puppet government. In the next years, the Japanese made more aggressive moves against China. In 1937, they escalated their attacks with an all-out assault on Shanghai. It was a war of terror that included deliberate bombing of civilians. After conquering Shanghai, the Japanese rolled on to Nanking, capital of the Chinese Republic. Again, they were victorious. What followed has become known as the Rape of Nanking. The Japanese slaughtered tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands, mostly civilians. As the Japanese occupation spread, tales of atrocities multiplied. As a child, Hui Hing-Wang witnessed the brutality firsthand.
Threw it in the dry dock. Nimitz gave him 3 days. Get it fixed, get it out from Midway. So theoretically, again, it could have impacted the battle of Midway. So this is real. This is a two-man sub. They were piggyback on a big sub. There were 5 of them. This is the only one that.
Oh my God, guys, you could spend hours in here reading all this.
They did. It was like 1976 until they found it. You see the foothold here, where there was a hole, 4 inch. So they did. That was the first shot fired. The one guy that survived out of this was the first POW. Get that away. Thank you.
Guys, there's just so much boards here. You could spend a day in this place. And there is a Japanese submarine.
Trust.
The plan was to bomb Japanese cities, especially Tokyo. But the U.S. had no airfields close to Japan. Traditional naval planes would have to be launched from aircraft carriers dangerously near Japan. The ingenious solution was to launch longer-range Army Air Force B-25 bombers from those same carriers, even though it had never been tried before. Lieutenant Colonel James H. Doolittle would plan and lead the attack. Doolittle's strategy was to bomb 5 Japanese cities and then land in friendly territory in China. On the day of the attack, the carrier Hornet carrying Doolittle's planes was drawing closer to Japan. But Japanese patrol boats spotted the Hornet 700 miles from Japan. Doolittle decided to launch immediately, even though they were 150 miles further away than planned. Doolittle's plane was first in line for takeoff.
On Rabaul, the Japanese base in the South Pacific, the Japanese begin Operation FS, a plan to cut off Australia
That's
from
a
her allies, the
wildcat.
United States and Great Britain.
I think I
Near
saw.
Lunda Point on Guadalcanal, the
Okay.
southernmost island in the Solomons, Japanese construction units
The
are building an
Wildcat
airstrip.
fighter.
Once completed, planes taking off from Guadalcanal airstrip can attack the critical ocean supply line between the U.S. and Australia. In Washington, Admiral King determines that the Navy must respond and orders Guadalcanal taken by a combined naval and amphibious force. 7 August 1942, 11,000 men of the 1st Marine Division land unopposed on Guadalcanal.
Lands on the island of Leyte. Japan commits nearly its entire surface fleet to oppose the Leyte landings. Their plan calls for Admiral Ozawa's northern force to decoy Admiral Halsey's 3rd Fleet away from its position guarding San Bernardino Strait.
Guys, there is so
Meanwhile,
much.
Admiral Nishimuro's
I swear to
Southern Force
God,
and Admiral Kurita's Center
you
Force
could spend
attacks the Allies in a pincer
a
attack
week
at
in
Leyte.
this place and not
The plan falls apart
see it all. This is probably one of the best museums I've seen.
Halsey thinks that
In
Kurita is
1944, the Light Cruiser Denver takes part in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, the largest naval battle of World War II. It is October 25th, and several Japanese warships are heading directly into a trap set by the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet at the Battle of Surigao Strait. It is just before 4 in the morning.
For 2 months prior to the
Among the Americans who served on Iwo Island, uncommon valor was a common virtue. Admiral Chester Nimitz.
An amphibious force of 30,000 Marines converges on Iwo Jima. But as the 4th and 5th Marine Divisions in the first wave surge onto the island's black sand beaches, they are met with a murderous crossfire. Yet, 2 days later, Marines seize the island's high ground. A photo of Old Glory, now atop Iwo's Mount Suribachi, electrifies America. But the bloody struggle has just begun. From their network of caves, tunnels, and pillboxes, Iwo Jima's defenders remain defiant. Their commander, General Tadamichi Kobayashi,
There
tells
they
his
are.
troops, "We shall defend this island with all our strength to the end." It is said that he further addresses his men to kill.
We've made it, and here it is. Do not touch atomic bomb casing or learn from the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, guys. That was the National Museum of the Pacific War. And let me tell you,
Oh my word.
my God, you could spend a week in that place if you read every board.
Or listen to every video clip.
Oh, there's like, oh my God. Well worth the money.
Now,
If
that was a museum.
that, yeah, it really was. Just excellent, you know. So, I know the video that I took, the snippets and stuff, it does not do that justice.
Because
so.
we didn't video everything,
Oh,
or it
no.
would have been impossible.
Yeah.
That would have been a 2-hour video.
Oh my God, or longer.
It
Yeah.
took us probably a couple hours to go through it.
To go through it, yeah. And I mean,
And we didn't read everything.
No.
We didn't
No.
stay for...
so, you know, if you're in Fredericksburg, Texas, you know, highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
It was a great museum, and really enjoyed it. So, guys, from Fredericksburg, Texas, we're going to head downtown now, but this will be a video by itself. So, we'll talk at you guys later.